Hi dear students, dear friends, welcome to Gallant IAS. This is our let's target, let's score 120 plus in the upcoming Prelims 2022 series. In this video series, we will be solving a good number of potential questions for your upcoming Prelims examination. And basic objective of this series is to make you familiar with the pattern and trend of UPSC questions and to cover topics as many as possible from all subjects. And here I would request you to follow the triple R strategy, which is read, revision, retain. Yes, of course, you have to build up the conceptual clarity in all subjects like history, economy, geography, polity, environmental science, science and tech, current affairs, etc. Then you should have n number of revisions for each subject before the final exam. Make sure that you practiced a good number of revisions, and of course practice matters a lot. Along with the revisions, of course, you practice the mock test, you practice the previous year's questions, then that itself is the way of retaining what you already learned, what you already prepared. It is the way of, yes, getting registered in your mind, the facts or the concepts getting registered in your mind. So don't forget the strategy. You should make sure that the core subjects are covered, the conceptual clarity you got, then have a revision, have a number of revisions, and that itself is the way of retaining what you learned. Let's solve some questions now. Consider the following statements regarding Indus Valley civilization site Dholavira. Dholavira, of course, UPSC, for UPSC IVC is an important module, or it's a favorite module because lots of questions being asked, and it has been in the news because of the recent developments like Dholavira being inscribed into UNESCO heritage site, the first IVC site into UNESCO heritage list from India, and from India its entry into that Super 40 club, India's 40th site. Now, three statement type question here. The more statements the question having means, yes, the more chances of applying your educated guess or elimination. Dholavira's location is much below the Tropic of Cancer. So this is a question. It's a blend of history and geography. So Tropic of Cancer, to passes through 8 states of India, and to Dholavira, you know that it's in Gujarat. It's in Gujarat. Okay, Kutch district of Gujarat. So here it says Dholavira's location is much below the Tropic of Cancer. So that statement can be eliminated. It's wrong one. Then yeah, if you eliminate the first one, here the question is asking for which of the statement given above not correct. So you have to pick the not correct one. So you know that first one itself is not correct one. So you already eliminated answer code C and D. Now you have to make a choice between A and B, for which you have to check the second statement. It is known for one of the world's earliest and best planned water conservation systems and might be the world's first signboard written in ancient Indus script. Yeah, of course, Dholavira is known for its water harvesting and this like what is called water conservation system. It has many artificial irrigational canals or tanks, reservoirs, etc. And Dholavira is also in the semi-arid zone, you know that. Also, it has the world first signboard. Okay. So the second statement is true. If the second statement is true, obviously you come to the conclusion that your answer is Bombay 1 and 3 only, because the question is asking for not correct one. Okay. You will eliminate A also, then you are coming across this 1 and 3 only. Okay, go for the third statement. The site has fortified citadel and lower town like other Harappan cities. So actually, unlike other Harappan cities, this Dholavira is having 3 divisions. Like a citadel is there, middle town is there, lower town is there. Most of the Harappan sites, cities have 2 divisions only. This is having 3 divisions. So third statement is wrong one. Your answer has to be which is 1 and 3 only. Not correct, they are asking 1 and 3 only. Now there is a question with reference to Buddhism, consider the following statements. With reference to Buddhism, consider the following statements. So Buddhism, Jainism, the ancient religious revolutionary movements or intellectual movements, similar way medieval India, modern India, how the intellectual movements. So this topic is again very important for you. Lots of questions being already asked. Now, it's asking Ashoka was the first king to have the image of Lord Buddha inscribed on his coin. So we know that the coins attributed to the kings and the queens, etc., or these human figures on the coins appear for the first time, on gold coins for the first time we have seen, that is with the arrival of Indo-Greeks, with the arrival of Indo-Greeks. So Ashoka means it is before the Indo-Greeks. I mean, Indo-Greeks is post-Mauryan dynasty. Ashoka is Mauryan ruler, okay. So you can simply eliminate that option. Then Tripitakas are the sacred books of Buddhism. Exactly, second statement is true. And this the king to have image of Lord Buddha inscribed on his coin, that was Kanishka, the Kushana ruler Kanishka. Okay, he was a great patron of Mahayana Buddhism. So here the only correct statement is Tripitakas are the sacred books of Buddhism. Second statement is the only correct one. So don't miss Buddhism, Jainism. They are very, very important in medieval India. Bhakti Sufi traditions are very, very important. In modern India, socio-religious reform movements of 19th century, it's important. Now there is a question which is about the school of philosophy. The school of philosophy, which is also called Brihaspatya or Brihaspati, is supposed to have laid a foundation of this, foundation of this school. The school denied the existence of Brahman and Jivatma. It emphasized material pursuits and sensory enjoyment as an object of this human life. So this is a description based question. We know that orthodox schools of philosophy, heterodox schools of philosophy. So I don't know anything about this, what is called I have no idea about the first statement. I have no idea about the second statement. But I know something which is a school of philosophy which emphasize material pursuits. I know that that is the Charvaka school of philosophy, or this Logayada school of philosophy, which says that there is no meaning in taking lot of tensions about the other world. Okay, nobody have no idea about the other world, so don't worry about that. This school says that this is the world, this is the salvation, this is the life, so enjoy your life. So that is material school of philosophy, which is Logayada school of philosophy or Charvaka school of philosophy. So it's a description given to Logayada school of philosophy. So sometimes UPSC questions are framed in such a way that some keywords are there, some important keywords are there. Without knowing other also, knowing that keywords, you can easily come up to the answer. So exactly that is Logayada school of philosophy. Then there is a question, consider following statements regarding Bhakti movement in South India. Bhakti movements, you know that is started as early as, or Bhakti movement started in this Tamil tradition, in Tamil Bhakti tradition. Alvar Nainards led some of the earliest Bhakti movements in South India. That is true only. Alvar were Shaivites and Nainards were Vaishnavites. Actually, this is the way UPSC interchange. This is a common statement they are doing, interchanging these. Alvars, they were Shaivites. Actually, Alvars were Vaishnava saints. Nainards were Shaiva saints. Okay. For Alvars, they worship Lord Vishnu. Nainards worship Lord Shiva. Now they preached Bhakti cult under Pallavas, Pandyas and Kalabras. So actually the thing is it is very important to know the chronology of various rulers of ruling dynasties of ancient and medieval India. This Kalabra region, Kalabras were responsible for the end of this termination of this Sangam Chola Chera Pandyas. Okay, Kalabras means that is regarded as 300 AD to 600 AD. That age is regarded as a dark age, or that is Kalabra region. Kalabra reign. So this Bhakti Sufi tradition started after that. Bhakti Sufi traditions, or earliest Bhakti traditions that go up to this early days of this, that is to 7th, 8th centuries AD only. So Kalabras means that is 300 AD to 600 AD only. So it is not matching. Okay, Kalabras, since Kalabras are given, that is not matching. So that can be eliminated. And Alvars interchanged. So second and third are not correct statements here. First statement is a correct one, second, third are not correct statements here. So second and third statement. So your answer has to be 2 and 3 only. Bombay is your answer. This is again taken from this NCERT class 7. So what I am saying is yes, in our test series program, after the challenger test, next two tests are NCERT tests. Why we set this NCERTs in the first row itself or in the first cycle itself? Because NCERT is obviously, if you are truly wishing to clear this examination and you are a genuine UPSC aspirant, it is necessary to cover NCERTs. Okay, it doesn't mind And don't think you start with the 7th standard NCERT. Okay, from 7th standard to, you see, this is a statement which is picked from 7th standard NCERT. So UPC questions are very simple, but you know the choices are trickiest. So don't ever underestimate the value of NCERTs. Okay, so I would say NCERTs from 7th standard to 12th standard you revise well, because good number of questions UPC frame from direct from NCERT alone, old edition, new edition, whatever. So have a thorough revision of NCERTs, then go for like advanced books, whatever you do. Okay. So anyway, try to cover maximum areas, maximum topics, and have a good practice of this UPC standard mock questions and mock test. Along with that, you should practice previous year's questions also. All the best for more series of this Let's Score, Let's Target 120 series. Please do subscribe our channel, and your valuable comments, your feedback, leave in the comment box. All the best. Thank you.